Hey guys, this is ThatOne Teacher, and on this channel we discuss about placement process of companies so that you can get clear idea on how to prepare for interviews and what recruiters are looking for in their ideal candidate. This is the second video in the interview series where we'll discuss questions like why should we hire you? What are your strengths and weaknesses? And where do you see yourself in 5 years? We'll discuss on what is the intent behind asking this question and how to answer them. Earlier, we had discussed questions like tell me about yourself and tell me more about your internship. You can check that out by clicking on I button. So let's start with today's video and discuss how to answer why should we hire you. Here, the intent is to know whether you are a good fit for the company or not. So while answering the question, focus on two things. First, show them the research that you have done on the company. For example, talk about the recent development in the company related to your domain. Second, talk about how your interests align with the company's interest. Let's take an example. Let's say you are a marketing student applying to Ogilvy. So first show them your research or understanding on marketing activities done at Ogilvy. You can talk about Ogilvy On, which is a solution that helps build promotional campaign for businesses to become future ready for next generation of customers. Now, to show how your interests align with company's interest, you can talk about those aspects of your internship where you have helped create promotional campaigns for customers of your company and talk about how it has helped them and what you have learned. And that's the domain where you want to build your career in, and that's why you are a good fit for Ogilvy. Note, it is not necessary that you must have done internship in the same domain that Ogilvy is recruiting for, but you must pick those aspects from your internship that align with what Ogilvy is hiring for. Now let's move on to the next question. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? The intent is to know how do you see yourself growing your career in the company. So while answering this question, try to break it down your answer into smaller timelines. For example, your goal in next 1 to 2 years, 2 to 3 years and 4 to 5 years. Let's say you are applying for a job as a data scientist. You can say that I'm passionate about data science industry and want to continue to expand my knowledge in this area in the next 1 year. Right now, I have a good working knowledge in working with machine learning, and the next 2 to 3 years I want to build on it and explore deep learning and work with big data and AI. In the next 4 to 5 years, I know that company provides mentorship program to the new hires. So I would like to be able to provide similar guidance and take on leadership roles. So the point is to show that you are passionate about the role that they are hiring for and you want to take on bigger roles that will help the company. Now let's move on to how to answer your strengths and weaknesses. The intent here is to know how self-aware are you and what you are doing to improve on your weaknesses. So try to answer genuinely and with examples. For example, when I was asked about my strengths and weaknesses in interview, I mentioned public speaking as my weakness. I talked about how I get nervous when I'm asked to speak in front of group of people and how this was affecting my chances of clearing group discussion rounds of many great companies. So I decided to do something about it. I decided to have mock GDs with my friends where we would get together and discuss on current topics. Also, we would give each other feedback on areas where we could improve. This regular practice reduced my nervousness and helped me gain confidence. And that's how I got selected in a good company during my internship. Similarly, while talking about your strengths, give some examples. Let's say you mention leadership as your strength. Then talk about instances where you have shown your leadership skill either by managing a team in an event or in your internship. That's it for the video, guys. In the next video, we'll discuss some questions like how to answer gap in education or your work experience, and what questions should you ask recruiters at the end of the interview. If you want to know about placement process of any company, you can check out the playlist at the end of this video. Subscribe to the channel to get notified about the community post where we post about the different companies recruiting MBA candidates. This is ThatOne Teacher. Thank you for watching.